Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starter in this one, Zach Eflin.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl. On the outside corner for a strike. And this one is off and running. Hot shot to third. On to O'Hearn. One up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Oh, he gloves it.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting third, second baseman, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Strike.
Fought off foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. Orioles due up in the first, no score. You're dialed into the show. We're back on the hill here today. Hunter Green, what do you look for here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
And a foul ball. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Here's the 2-2. And foul ball. Out to short, De La Cruz. Throws sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, as an offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away. Get that good energy working for you, but this time the defense does it for them. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game, and it doesn't matter how it happens.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rutschman getting ready to hit. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Henderson stands at second with no outs. And another ball. Close, but called a ball. And now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, no outs. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ryan Mountcastle.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one in the air center field. Friedel snags it, and that'll do it. And the Orioles leave 1 scoreless after 1. Back here in Baltimore, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Eflin, the tall righty, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Eflin back to work. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting fifth, right fielder,
Solid swing
Jake
from start to
Fraley.
end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And that is out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Next offering is down low. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
That's a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Caught him looking for the K. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And now 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And that one missing low.
1-1.
Next offering upstairs. Up the middle. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Reds strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Tyler O'Neill. First pitch, and he just misses. That one to first. He'll do it himself, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed. And that one wrapped foul. 1 out, bases empty. That's in there. 2-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at first with one gone. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Runner on the go. This one ripped, but foul to the right. There's a swing and a miss.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cowser stands at first with one out. Way inside. Man at first, one away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses there. Counts full, 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's in there. It's 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
The 0-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. McLean makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 left on. We played 2 full. No score. Go back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Swing and a foul straight back. It's softly on the ground, left side. On to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedel. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Top of the third, no score. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 1-2. And a good eye there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was
Now
all
batting,
over that one.
shortstop.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Outside low, 1-1.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position, and he's taking away the double play opportunity.
Man at second. That one fouled off. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
McLean takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Friedel at second with 2 down. Left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Tyler Stevenson digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he takes a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Stevenson checks his swing. Now it appealed to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing according to Earl Hendricks. The 0-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Two.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Orioles nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Fraley brings it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one fouled off. And a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one is inside ball 1. Upstairs, 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And that one fouled off. Up and in, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting,
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Mountcastle.
Check swing, called strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. O'Hearn off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jake Fraley. clips the corner. 0-1. Just off the outside edge. Falling behind 2-1. Fought off foul. Two.
3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but
Now
I guess he
batting,
saw it
first
really well.
baseman,
It's a
Spencer
really nice
Steer.
plate appearance.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Runner, yes,
Here
yes.
comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there.
No, he's
Safe
in
at
there.
second, and he easily steals the bag. Oh, 2 now as he swings through it. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Jamer Candelario now at the plate, and he's already singled in this game. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's through there for a strike. And 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Hayes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lux leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And they'll do it again. That's outside. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And down on strikes he goes, making 7 strikeouts for him. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's 2-zip. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Colton Cowser will hit next. A single his first time. Just missed. The Reds up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that misses. And that's ball 2. Base knock right field.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
1 down. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Walked his first time. There's a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1 and 2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Westberg at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
On the ground to the left. Candelario on the first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And the Orioles lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. And now, TJ Friedel.
TJ Friedel.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano getting loose as well. Friedel gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. That's down and in. And a ground ball to first, and that goes foul. That's a little bit low. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McLean.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Zach Eflin will depart, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Yennier Cano.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. And there's a foul ball. Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. To short, could be 2. Henderson over to first in time. Got the out. Ramon Urias, and he'll be the injury replacement, taking over at third. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Stevenson.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a big swing and a miss. Next offering way off the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Stepping in, Jake Fraley. Line drive, and that's just foul. And that one is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Jackson Holliday. Green back to work. Fly ball to right. Fraley should have it. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Henderson in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Orioles trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. A strikeout and a walk. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fastball is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 down, nobody on. And that's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Brent Suter getting loose out there. Santillan, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Reds 2 and the Orioles nothing. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mullins makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer
And ready to hit
Candelario.
now for Cincinnati, Jamer Candelario. That's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
One down, base is empty. Just misses. The count now 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The 2-2 on the way. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. And it's fouled away. And 1-2.
1-2.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Lifted in the air, right field. Cowser makes the catch, and that is that. top of the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And now Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. Pagan getting cranked up as well. That one the other way. He steps on the bag. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler
O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles, has grounded out a couple of times. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And that one's a little bit low. 2-1. The Orioles down by a pair here in the bottom of the sixth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
And now here is Colton Cowser. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2 outs. To the right side. And it goes just foul. That's out to center field. And the inning is over. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
For Cincinnati, left fielder Austin Hayes.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
So back to the top of the order. And the batter now, TJ Friedl. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez up and loosening in the pen. Perez, the power lefty, up as well. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hayes aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Hayes around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that one fouled off. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases all loaded up. And now Matt McClain.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Strike 2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And there's a ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
First pitch misses. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1 now.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Two now. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the start the bottom of the 7th.
55.
Taylor Rogers.
Taylor Rogers.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins, is struck out,
Cedric.
and he is walked. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
Just missed.
Corner.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Turned on, but foul wide of third. On the ground, right side. McLean. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It
Up
might
next
not be
for
the
the
most
Orioles.
challenging we've seen today,
Second
but
baseman,
it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Holiday.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holiday. Just missed.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
2 down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball.
In the air, right field, Fraley. And that ends the inning. And a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. He swings and fouls one off. Dominguez, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Owen Chu now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Candelario, the next to hit, takes ball one. In for a strike, and the count 1-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And here is Gavin Lux. That one misses, and that is ball one. Way high.
2-0.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
And there's the automatic. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Hayes in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. This one popped up. Holiday. And that is that. Reds leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Anderson.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Rogers back to work. Foul ball there. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and he just misses.
No strike.
Henderson on at first, nobody out. And a 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Taylor Rogers departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Emilio
Cincinnati.
Pagan will take over
Number
here.
15, Emilio Pagan.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tap foul at the plate. The Orioles trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now the count is even. Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. An excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One out, base is empty. Now Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one well upstairs. And the count is 2-0. Looking to get the tying run on base. Inside. And now 3-0. Tyler O'Neill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's in there at the knees.
This is a close game. It's high leverage. Even if it's late, hold them right there and try to win in the bottom of the 9th if you don't tie it up in this 8th.
Fastball is outside. That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 outs. And a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Emilio Pagan out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Sam Mole takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Two outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Friedel stands in now and watches strike one. Action in the pen down there. Colin Selby is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. And they add on. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Check swing, no appeal.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Late with the swing there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first, and he held up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now it's going to be Matt McClain. And that drops in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Keegan Aiken won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, CML Perez.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. That misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
High fly ball down the left field line. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Foul tip, and he hangs out for strike 3.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
1-1.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a strike in there.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting.
Digging in, Spencer Steer. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Over to first, and he's saved. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Just missed. That one way inside.
2-1.
2 outs. Called strike right there.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Jamer Candelario digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next pitch off the plate. And now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Candelario started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Fraley at second. Steer on at first with 2 down. And now it's even up.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in
Number
baseball.
43.
We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Center fielder.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Rips one to right. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Third baseman, Ramon.
He's 2 outs away. Orioles getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed.
1-0.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The Reds trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. The other way. That's a hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Fastball is outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The tying run at the plate. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Tying run at the plate.
3 ball, 1 strike.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
In the air, left field, down the line. Should be extra bases. Around third. The run scores. Here comes a second. Another comes in to score. Back within 1. It's 5-4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Alexis Diaz done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
They go with
Cincinnati.
one of their more experienced arms in this spot,
58.
Scott Barlow.
Scott
And I can't
Barlow.
imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. First
1 ball,
offering
no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. So the tying run at second. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Called out on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn, trying to deliver as the hero. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Man at second. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field and just foul. Bottom of the 9th, down a run and tying run on second base. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Gotta do better today. Gotta do better. before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus afternoon. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside.